Shanghai, one of the largest metropolises in China. Since the 1970s, Shanghai emerged as a global financial center, and a bustling port city experienced rapid growth. I was born and raised in Shanghai. This is the first time I'm back since I moved to New York almost 40 years ago. Therefore, this is a special trip for me. So let me show you my hometown by visiting a couple of the tourist spots if I'm still able to find my way around here. Zhujiajiao is an ancient water town located western part of the Shanghai. The town was established 1700 years ago. In recent years, the town became a famous tourist attraction. You can see some of the most beautiful gardens, complete with waterways and bridges. These gardens used to belong to some of the wealthiest families in the old days. There are 36 bridges within town, 9 streets situated by the waterfront. It reminded me of Venice in Italy. This is Chen Huang Miao, loosely translates to City God Temple. We are walking among the worshippers to pay respect to the gods. While exploring the streets, I was surprised to find this Pingtan house in the alleyway. Pingtan is an ancient art form. It was very popular among the older population. In my childhood, I often listened to the performance with my grandmother on the radio. I was pleased to see that local government designated Pingtan as an intangible cultural heritage to preserve the tradition. It might seem strange to some Westerners. When I was a child, children kept different species of bugs as pets. While some critters sing at night, others are for fighting. Special thanks to Miss Wang and Mr. Chen to treat us with this magnificent trip. Next stop, Yuyuan Garden was first built in 1559 during the Ming Dynasty. Within the garden, there are pavilions, rock formations, and ponds. Yuyuan has been home to many wealthy dignitaries of the past, and now the garden is under strict state-level protection. Just outside the garden, there's a famous local restaurant. They serve traditional Shanghai cuisine. In 1998, former President of the United States, Bill Clinton, visited Green Wave Corridor during his visit to Shanghai. Let's take a detour to my old stomping ground. We are now on the streets where I grew up. That's where my kindergarten used to be. This is my grandma's house. I will stay with her until my parents come to get me after work. The house is now a coffee shop or a bar. It seems to be under renovation. That building is where my elementary school was. And this alleyway was where my other grandmother's house located. Sadly, I'm not able to go in. Through that gate was my childhood home. The security guard was nice enough to let me into the gate, even took me to my old house. And here it is, number 32. This is the entrance to the house. It's late in the evening, so I'm not going to disturb who currently occupying the house. The guard later told me I came back just in time. The house will be knocked down in a couple of months to make way for new condos. That was my room, and garden behind this gate is where I played with my friends when we were kids. This very spot where we buy breakfast most of the time, now it's all gone. Now I'm standing in front of my high school. I spent 6 years here from junior high to high school. The school is over 160 years old. I regret I couldn't attend my grandmother's funeral when she passed away. I made a promise to visit her grave. I still miss her dearly. On a happy note, I reconnected with my uncle after all these years. I learned how to play violin from my uncle since I was 3 years old. He was a musician all his life. Although I stopped playing violin, but these lessons built a solid foundation of my music knowledge, and able to play with my uncle 30 plus years later, I have no words to describe my feeling. I played guitar in my teen years. This is Nanjing Road Walkway, located in Huangpu District. It's one of the busiest shopping streets in Shanghai. This street always crowded even 40 years ago. Now it's mixed of tradition and modernization. In China, especially major cities like Shanghai, had transformed a great deal. For example, Shanghai had built more than 20 subway lines, and it's still growing. It lasts 30 years. There was none when I left. And when you go out, all you need is your phone. Even the street vendor accepts mobile payments. It makes everything so convenient. The city is also very safe. You can walk on the street after midnight without any worries. I couldn't say the same thing for New York City, where I live. I'm afraid to go out after 10 p.m. I was surprised to see local government kept some of the old street untouched, still kept some charm of the old Shanghai I remembered. At the end of the Nanjing Road, we reached the Huangpu River, the area known as the Boom. It's a historical district in central Shanghai. The local called it Waitan. It literally means outer bank. The district has many old buildings with European architecture. The history of the district is very complicated. Perhaps I'll do a dedicated video for that. Fun fact, across the river is the Lujiazui district. Notice the three tall buildings. Local jokingly call them kitchen three-piece set. They resemble a whisk, a bottle opener, and a juice injector. Shanghai is a city that never sleeps, a place with perfect blend of past and present. From its stunning modern skyscrapers to its ancient garden and a flavorful cuisine, it's a destination where tradition meets modern technology. As a Shanghainese, I'm proud of my hometown. I wish I had more time, but I will be back to make more video of my beloved city. China has the world's largest and most extensive high-speed rail network. We are taking the opportunity to experience the high-speed rail on the way to our next stop, the city of Hangzhou, one of the most beautiful cities in China.